Greetings mortals, it is I, and welcome all back to a new video. Now, what do we have here? Well, to be honest, I'm not quite sure myself, so how about we find out together? What about that, huh? So, first things first, I'm finally using a texture pack. Hell yeah, who would have thought that? I'm not quite sure if I'm actually gonna use this texture pack for all my videos, because I'd still prefer the vanilla game. But to be honest, it's quite a good texture pack. I really enjoy it. If you want to know what it is, it's the Jellyfish Legacy pack made by Keyshujin, one of my personal best friends. And if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link down in the description below if you feel like downloading it. Trust me, give it a go. It's pretty good. But anyway, this is a new server. You might be asking, why do we have a new server? Well, JuiceCraft is dead. JuiceCraft shut down. And I kinda miss playing with my homies, so I asked one of my good friends, Cody, if he could set up a server. He has more server experience than I do, so that's why I asked him. But he was nice enough to set it all up with all the plugins, with all the good stuff. So big thank you to you. Now let's get started, because we're already 1 minute in the video and there's so much to show you guys. It's insane. So here's like the loyal members of the co-op server. Here are all the people who have joined the server. And it's sort of like in a fountain thingy, some monument stuff, which is pretty good, I suppose. We also got a tonk. I copied that over from the third plot of JuiceCraft, which is now dead. Thank you, meme night. But anyways, this is my little house, the Eisen house. Well, you can't really see it, but there's a kyber crystal in there. We got a nice little fridge and cool little armor stand. Cool little jukebox thingy and TV and stuff. Man, this really looks awesome with the new texture pack. I'm loving it. And the chests and stuff, new paintings and stuff. Just my little cozy hut with a toilet. Pretty pink rosé outfit thingy. Yeah, and overall this is just a my cool little hut with a map thingy. Yeah, I would live in here definitely. And it's on a cliff, which is also pretty good. Let's go over here. We got the coffee shop made by Jimmy Aaron. Another one of my good friends. The villagers are a bit goofy, but who cares? Oh, it seems like, well... Oh, wait, no. Well, we'll be right back. Yes, as you can see, Jimmy Aaron actually made its own, like, little resource pack, which, where you can actually buy coffee, and it's actually coffee. So you got, like, super lemon stuff, and espresso, and the latte, which looks really cool. So props to him for adding that cool stuff. So, okay, let's get going, because, besides that, there isn't really a lot else to this coffee shop besides weed. But down here is a cool little lakeside steakhouse. And, yeah, pretty good place for dinner. I recommend it. Over here we got a nice little castle tower house thingy with Hero Brian spawner next to it, and another house next to it, and the kebab shop, of course. I mean, who doesn't like your precious kebab? I certainly do. Whoa! I haven't actually seen all the paintings made by Keyshujin. Wow, that's pretty good. Over here we got a house of Lima, but she actually sold it. She didn't like. Oh, chocolate cake! Wow. But she doesn't like the house for whatever reason, so she sold it to Mr. Laden. It's a pretty good business, I suppose, but I do like it, enough balconies to sit, for nice little weather, yeah, I do like it, but apparently she doesn't, for whatever reason. But back over here we got something which is also pretty good. We got a secret vibe cave. Hell yeah. Whoa. Since when did all the dogs? Oh. Alright, I'll ignore that, but that's a pretty good little Easter egg, I suppose. As is the whole vibe cave in general. I'm kind of rushing through things because there's just so much to cover. It's unbelievable. Got an old house from JuiceCraft. I poured it over. The inside is actually exactly the same as what it used to be on, when the house looked like on JuiceCraft. But you can't really show that because the server is dead. So alright. Got a nice little pathway provided by Jimmy Aaron, so that you don't have to walk through the bank with a machete, because it's in the jungle. The bank is pretty similar, it's just the same one from the TSP city, so I'm not gonna bother showing it. But it's pretty good, I suppose. Back over here we got the little town made by Glorious, Mr. Glorious. You might know him from the Discord server. He's a pretty good guy. He has his own little village around here and actually made a pretty good stairway down into this giant cave thing. Seriously, I was impressed, man. I didn't know my man had the capabilities of doing this. I never learned him this, so I'm proud of you, man. Good job. Good job. You exceed all expectations, Mr. Glorious. And over here I got a new spleef arena. Of course I had plenty of them on JuiceCraft, but now I have to port them over. It's the same enchanting table I used on my last plot for JuiceCraft. But I made it, I turned it into a spleef arena. And for those who can read enchanting table language, it says a word. I think you don't even need to have the capability to read enchanting table language to know what that word says. Now the arena is pretty simple, it's pretty small, but maybe I'm gonna make a bigger one. Maybe I'm gonna copy some other cool spleef arenas I had on JuiceCraft, because I really had a lot, which was really cool. Now here is the Glorious Exploring Hut. This is the hut made by Mr. Glorious, the original one. Sort of like his house, and it has a pretty big basement. The basement is actually way bigger than the house itself. But here he has like its little bar thingy. But cheeky, yes. Now that's what I call a secret entrance. And this secret entrance leads to another basement. Heck, a basement in a basement. Who would have thought? And you get to this like church thingy, and he has a lot of trapdoors down below, which lead to another basement thingy, which contains a maze. And if you complete that maze, you will get into another basement, which contains a treasure room. You still with me? Probably not. Alright, neither am I, so that doesn't matter. But let's get going. I don't know the maze from the top of my head, so I'm not gonna bother showing you guys the maze, because the video will be 12 hours long. We got the nice little temple tower thingy from Novoland. I also ported that one over. And we got Vibe Island. Yes, also a pretty familiar island for those who have been with the channel for a longer time. Let's see, let's make it day again. As you can see, there isn't anything, usually I'm just put a very small house on top of it. I decided to do something different. I decided to make Vibe Island, and I really like it. Yeah, I would definitely vibe over here. And when it's summer, when it's smoking hot in the jungle, good place to hang out with a barbecue. All your goodies you got there. And over here we got the house of Keyshujin, or well, the current house. He's kind of busy with another thing. We'll show that later. It's like a flying boat thingy. Pretty good, I suppose. There isn't really a lot inside. But I like it. It's more or less for the decorational purposes, It looks pretty good, I suppose. And, oh, I almost forgot. We got our nice friend Leo the Goat, of course. Lionel Messi. Can't forget him. And under here we got like an underground swimming pool bathtub thingy. Jacuzzi. Still sort of in development. But that's basically it for the jungle town. Very rushed, I know, but oh well. Can't really change that, I suppose. And up here we got communism. Let's go, boys. Want to restart the Soviet Union? I certainly do. Alright. The Shrek Pizza will get a video on its own, because that's actually really cool. But here we got an IS-3 Soviet heavy tank. Jolta Stalin 3. A pretty good heavy tank, comrade, with a Soviet flag. And of course here is my new Soviet city design thingy. This is the Stalin apartment. That says Stalin in Russian. You guys will, well, not anytime soon, I suppose, because the city's gonna take at least a year, by my standards, to complete. But this is one of the buildings I used, and it's of course heavily inspired from like the Soviet buildings in the 90s. Just grey flats, kind of depressing, but hey, that's what we have. But pretty good. I really like it. That's the whole reason why I'm building it. You usually don't build it if you don't like it. But released a really cool Stalin sign on top of there. A really cool building in general. Good stuff. Got a little Mineplex grave logo thingy. Rest in peace, Mineplex. You are gone, man, but you'll never be forgotten. Good server it was, Mineplex. Goddamn. Over here we got like the little land, I suppose. The little court area thingy of Zimiagon. Here's where he actually lives and stuff, which is pretty good. And up there's the radio station. I've made it in a TSP city, and I also made it on Novoland. Oh wow, chickens are ducks, amazing. I'm still exploring the Keyshujin texture pack, which is pretty good. And over here is the Soviet costume made by Keyshujin. In case you can't tell, it's big, and if it's big, it's most likely that Keyshujin made it, because he just wants to have, big stuff. And over here I made all the skins of everyone who plays on the server. We got a skin of Cody, we got the skin of Keyshujin. Love the little rabbit shoes. I want to have them. Well, we got of Mr. Aaron here, the Mr. Slime dude. Got Kai Monch, of course. Now he uses the maid dress outfit, but that's what's kinda a joke thingy, but it looks like it's becoming permanent, so I might have to remake its skin. But for now we're staying in the JuiceCraft Poker gang. We got Hades, of course, pretty good stuff. Lima her skin, the new one, of course, with the different hairstyle and the new shirt. The astronaut of Sus Glorious and the skin of Niskeladen with cool little redstone pixel art. And somewhere around here should be my underwater base. It's over here. Yes. I don't really think you guys will be able to see it that well. It's still in development, coming soon I suppose, but a small little cheeky breaky spoiler I suppose. Doesn't hurt, now does it? And no, oh yeah, of course, I almost forgot. Lima her new mansion thingy. This is her new house. This one she actually does like, which is, which is helpful. But it's really cool. I really like the yellow terracotta because I just like the block. It's not really, it doesn't really have an interior yet, but it is divided in rooms already. And I gotta say, this is good stuff. This is high quality stuff. She knows what she's doing, which is, which is cool. You can respect that. So that's basically the mansion, and I'm currently lost. Never mind, I'm not. But that's basically it for this part. Now there are a few other things I want to show you guys. So I suppose we just get started. I suppose let's review some other stuff. Now here we got the mansion made by Cody himself, the owner, and over here is like it's a little mine entrance thingy. Oh yeah, it's actually done with the minecart system, but I'm not gonna go down there because that will take too long. But it's a pretty big mansion. He decided to make his house in the snowy tundra ice spikes biome thingy with more cake, of course. Fireplace thingy, a lot of good stuff, to keep yourself alive, and really fits, like, to me it just really fits the tundra snowy vibe thingy, which I do respect. And we're also planning on to connecting all this stuff together with a railway. Now I've actually, oh, this is the town of Hades. All right, nice. I didn't know the town was over here. This is actually the first time I'm seeing Hades' town myself. And over here is the Eisenhut. This is the very first hut I ever made. But I literally put zero effort into the thing. I tried to make it as ugly as possible because I would never thought I would see it again. But here I am. But it seems like Hades is doing some good stuff. Keep it up, keep up the good work. I'm proud of you, son. But we're all planning on to connecting this stuff with the railway together. So, stay tuned for the next part, I suppose. And that's basically all I have to show you guys. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe, like and share this one. And make sure, if you want to check out Keyshujin's his resource pack. Link in the description box below, of course. And I'll hopefully will be seeing you all in the next one.